have the Hyrox dice game going on, because I think this is also what Hyrox is all about. If you were watching this and you're coming to Bali, definitely keep an eye out.
You have to say no to people when it doesn't fit 100%.
Guys, I'm definitely honest here, I'm not feeling it today.
So am I worthy of receiving money?
It's a specific way of breathing, a breathing exercise combined with, I guess, spirituality and self-reflection. Hi guys, and welcome to a new video. It is already Tuesday and this week is going to be super exciting because we have a community meetup coming up. We have a Hyrox simulation on the weekend. We have lots of Hyrox training, but also some discovery calls for like business side of things. So I'll just take you along as every week and share my point of views in terms of Hyrox training, but also business, and yeah, what I'm currently working on. I hope you're excited. I am, and let's get going. So this morning actually we already did some intervals. We did 10 times 400, starting off with a 1.5 kilometer warm-up and then going into the 10 times 400 meters, a cool down walk afterwards, and definitely well-deserved breakfast with friends. So all of our roommates went out to have breakfast afterwards. I went for a coffee now, which is a separate cafe. I just really like the atmosphere and vibe here. And then I'm actually going to get my nails done. Yeah, that's something I'm really looking forward to because it's been a while and they definitely need some treatment. Yeah, what's on today? I have 2 discovery calls later that day, some work to do, and then training session number 2 coming up in about 4 or 5 hours. Is a few hours later and Nathan and I just went for our second workout of the day. So we actually train basically our weaknesses when it comes to Hyrox stations. So today we focused on slap push and ski erg because we figured that we can scrape off some seconds on our ski erg. So we just tried a different split in terms of the meters that we are doing, and just stop the time really and see how fast we can go. And then afterwards we did some slam balls, but then also some slap pushes, some heavy slap pushes. I think we went up to, for me, 180 kg, and for him I think over 200. So the legs are definitely burning after today, but we got shit done. We went back home, showered and changed because our Wi-Fi was actually not working, so that was a bit annoying. So I had to grab all my stuff and go to this cafe that's really close by. Yeah, that's pretty much it, because I had a discovery call with someone interested in LinkedIn consulting that went really well, and I'm thankful that the Wi-Fi in the cafe was working, so that's good. So that was a win. I'm just finishing off 2 more client postings as in ghostwriting for a really well-known fitness brand that you all know. And I'm pretty excited to do that now because it's like some pretty cool topics that are coming up within the next weeks. So yeah, I'm just doing that, and then I'll just head home and have dinner with my fiance and probably our roommates. And that's it for today. See you tomorrow. It is Wednesday now and I just got to the gym. I just been to a cafe to get some work done before training, and Wednesday is always a really cool day for us on the week to train because we have the Hyrox dice game going on, and I think today will be actually a super busy class. We invited a lot of people to join today because I think this is also what Hyrox is all about. It's about bringing people together in community, and my fiance is doing an amazing job here as well, creating exactly that at the Obsidian Fitness Studio in Bali. So if you ever come to Bali and want to train with us for Hyrox, let us know. Today there will be a 40-minute AMRAP with a 40-minute AMRAP with everyone that wants to join. And yeah, pretty excited. Let's go.
I am back home, and let me tell you, that was a sweaty one. It was so nice though, because we had such a good group energy and everyone was cheering each other on, and yeah, it was definitely a long workout, and we had a spicy finisher of burpee plate jumps. Depending on how many points you got in the game, you had to perform between 170 burpees on the plate. So that was tough. Just got back home, showered, and now it's time to get on my laptop again and get some things going. Later today, we will have a community meetup. This is something I host roughly like every 2 months in Bali, and it's just an evening of gathering people together that moved here, that are just here for holidays, basically people from my LinkedIn and Instagram community. If you were watching this and you're coming to Bali, definitely keep an eye out, because it's so cool to bring those people together and just have a really nice evening, sharing stories, sharing visions, sharing food, whatever it is. It's always a really nice way of getting to know new people. And if you are coming to Bali, then definitely join those meetups. There is no better way of growing your network and getting new perspectives of so many things in life. So you're more than invited to join the next one.
All right, I just finished my next discovery call, and that was actually a really good call to learn something. And here's what I learned. You have to say no to people when it doesn't fit 100%. The background story is that this woman reached out to me. She wanted help with ghostwriting and LinkedIn and content production, all the things that I stand for and that I do. But I just realized internally while we had this call that I definitely set my mission to be seen and known for ghostwriting and LinkedIn marketing within the fitness industry. So here's what I did instead to not have wasted my time. I mean, I haven't wasted anything anyway, because it was a great conversation. She was like super open and like so thankful that I took the time to help her anyway, because I gave some insights and some perspective and opinion that I had on her situation anyway. So I firmly believe that when you give, you will receive so much more back. And now I'm just in more hats when it comes to fitness and LinkedIn and ghostwriting. So I don't see it as wasted time anyway, but from a business perspective, you could also view it as, okay, I invested like 45 minutes, but I didn't get something in return. If you want to have something in return, and you have someone in mind that maybe can do the job instead of you, you can reach out to them and just explain the situation, explain everything that you just did, and basically pre-qualified that lead already, and just reach out and say, hey, I have someone for you. Are you interested in working with them? This is the situation. Would you be open to also then pay me maybe a little commission based on your rates? So because I'm basically saving that person time, because that person now trusts me with my recommendation, and it's probably way easier and make that sale for the person that will have the call with her next, right? So that's a way of doing business as well, still earning money, working with some commissions, and just be really open about it. I mean, I would do the same if someone would hand me a person and say like, here is working in the fitness industry, you want to work with them, and that people ask for a little commission because he did that, and like I just gained a client like that. That makes sense, right? So just a little reminder to do maybe things that way as well, and then maybe helps you to have a business perspective on how to still make money even though it's not your client in the end.
Alrighty, you made it to the community meetup location now, and let's see if I am the first one or if someone is already here. So yeah, usually I host retreats like meetups every time at this Bali place, which is really nice. Great space, you'll see it in a minute, to like bring people together. And yeah, I'm excited for a really nice evening, getting to know new people that I probably met in the online world but not offline. So that's always really cool. And yeah, let's get going. I am back home now, and that was a great evening as always. Yeah, it was just like always super nice to meet people like in the offline world that you probably just know from online, and also just to get new people, new conversations, new stories. And yeah, that was really nice. Definitely not the last time. I am so tired. It's 9 p.m. If you know me, I always go to bed at around 9:30. So 4 hours of social commitment, social engaging is definitely also energy sucking. It's energy giving, but it definitely also drains your social batteries, that's for sure. So yeah, I'll just go off to bed now, shower, and then back to training tomorrow.
It is 6:30 now and I'm ready to go for a morning run. I'm just about putting my shoes on and then we are heading out for 45 minutes zone 2 easy run. So that means that I try to stay below an average heart rate of 155. I know that because I did a VO2 max test in order to know where my zones are at. This is really good to build like the base conditioning for everything that you do. So basically building something like an engine, maybe you heard that before. So yeah, I'm going and building my engine right now. Come here. Good girl. What? Yes. You okay? We are done, 8 kilometers in, and this dog is absolutely nuts and insane because she just ran the whole way with me. Like, she's so crazy, and then she always like looks back and see where I'm at. Yeah, super cute, this dog. Really good dog. Anyway, my watch just told me my average heart rate was 151, which is perfect because this is exactly what I was aiming for. 8 kilometers. I don't know the pace, 550 pace, so nothing too crazy. Just a casual, smooth run to keep it in zone 2 for like 8 kilometers, and that worked.
Alrighty, we just finished our second session. I'll just see if I can put the thing on my scooter. Yeah, I can. Great. Yeah, so we just finished our second session of the day, which was upper body strength. So everything back related, back, biceps and all that fun stuff to be able to pull a sled. And now we're heading to Macro Kitchen, which is one really nice restaurant when you're looking into fitness foods in Bali. They have like an amazing menu, like everything always tastes like so nice and fresh. And yeah, this is where we go now for lunch. Yeah, what else? Back home after that. Ooh, back home after that. And got some more work to do today. Okay, I think you've seen her on my videos already, especially the Nomad Cruise, but we just have dinner together. And yeah, Jenny also is strong in her YouTube game, so make sure you go there and follow her. I think her first video will be out by now. Pressure's on. Thank you. Good morning. It is Wednesday. No, it is Friday. And yeah, we are just about to get a coffee and then hit the gym again. It is about 9:30 right now. So this morning I just got some client work done, so I'm done for the week. And it's, yeah, so basically the rest of the day I would just use to work on my personal brands and back end and admin things and all sorts of things. And yeah, coffee now, then to the gym. Have a good AMRAP today and a little zone 2 session, but coffee first. That was great. We did an AMRAP of like 5 exercises for 4 minutes each, and then we had a finisher of 110 wall balls. And then another 30 minutes of zone 2. Guys, I'm definitely honest here. I'm not feeling it today. I don't know if you know these days where you just feel like blah, and I'm so tired. I think the week of training is catching up to me, and I just like, yeah, I'm just like really slow. And I learned from the past that this is also like totally fine and okay, and we all have those days, and it's really important to then just also listen and don't like push it or force it. And thankfully I'm fortunate enough to not have to do anything that is urgent today in terms of work or anything else really today in terms of appointments or something like that. So I just decided to call it a day, to call it a week, and close my laptop, close everything, and not doing anything anymore today. And I just grab a book now and just go on the couch and read a little bit. I probably have a nap now. I usually don't nap, but let's see what happens. And then I would just have a really nice evening and dinner with my fiance and actually watch some Netflix. I watch Netflix currently, Prison Break. I watched it a couple of years back, but just got into it again. And yeah, I do need my Netflix evening with my fiance as well. So I'm looking forward to that and just enjoy. And then tomorrow's a new day. Tomorrow will be actually super exciting because I will have a breathwork session with Jenny. Jenny is an amazing breathwork facilitator. She just finished her apprenticeship and is about to give me and Danique a breathwork session around money. So definitely excited for that, to see what's coming up. Alright guys, where do I even start? It is Saturday and I started today this morning with a Hyrox simulation, which is always happening on Saturdays. So that's basically a full Hyrox race minus 500 meters per run. So it's a full exercises but half the running. I think that was the easier way of explaining it. And yeah, just went for breakfast afterwards and then went to a cafe and actually was like so in the mood of working. Yesterday, for example, not at all. So also good reminder again to just like listen to your body whenever it feels like it. And yeah, I just smashed out some client work, which was really nice and productive. So I have less to do next week. Great. And just came home, relaxed for a while, and now we are starting our breathwork session. So for anyone who doesn't know what breathwork is or is not familiar with it, it's a specific way of breathing and breathing exercise combined with, I guess, spirituality and self-reflection. So today Jenny will host this for Danique and myself, basically all around money related. So I'm curious myself and I don't know what I expect, but she will be probably here any minute. And yeah, so we're doing this now for the rest of the day and then just like see whatever comes up. And I found that really beneficial because, as you might know, I started my breathwork journey with a retreat in January, actually hosted by Jenny. And only because of that retreat, I shifted towards LinkedIn marketing for the fitness industry, because that was what my subconscious was telling me. So I'm really excited for today's breathwork session, and I might share a little bit as well if I feel like it afterwards. Good morning, guys. It is Sunday and I'm just on my morning walk, and John and Danique are currently running. I think they're coming here any minute. Yesterday we had a perfect breathwork session. It was like really, really cool. Wait, I have to show you John and Danique. Yay! Yeah, it's definitely a rest day for me today. I can definitely feel the Hyrox simulation from yesterday. So Sunday, rest day, and yeah, I just got up to go for a little morning walk, and then I will meet those guys for coffee afterwards. Yeah, but the breathwork session I wanted to touch on yesterday was like really, really nice, and every time like something comes up, and if you haven't done a breathwork, I definitely encourage you to be open to it. I know it sounds like a little woo-woo in the beginning, and if you haven't done that, or if you're not so open to spirituality and business, I think it might come across as a little, yeah, like what the fuck is this? But for example, it was Danique's first breathwork and she was absolutely amazed by it. And yeah, also I was amazed by it again because like I did it now 3 times. And yeah, in terms of money mindset, it was super interesting because we were asked in the beginning if we connect worthiness with money. So am I worthy of receiving money? And I never had that connection in terms of I'm not worthy receiving money, but I also never had like a connection in a way of like, okay, what's worth spending money on, if that makes sense. So yeah, again, like there were so many different things for both of us opening up, and childhood memories and specific situations where I think my money mindset comes from, and also of course like how you grew up in your childhood and how you're influenced by your parents, your family, like that plays a huge role as well. So yeah, highly can recommend any breathwork session, definitely do that. I will enjoy the rest of my Sunday. I have a massage booked. I will go to the gym to just do some mobility and stretching, and then I will have breakfast with my fiance, and that's about it. So just pretty chilled Sunday recovery day, lots of good stuff, good friends and social connections, and thank you so much for watching this video. I'll definitely see you in the next one, and we are currently preparing for Hong Kong. So for our next Hyrox race,
which is in 2 weeks. I'll definitely also take you along on that travel again. And yeah, excited to see you there.